3PO gets a new arm in Star Wars C-3PO Issue 1. On a remote planet, a star cruiser crashes into the desert. Out of the wreckage, C-3PO and a group of other droids emerge. C-3PO asks if any of them have seen the captain, but the ship explodes, with the droids narrowly escaping the explosion. 3PO says that there is quite a predicament they are in, but his sensors pick up something to the west. One of the other droids interrupt him, asking them who made him leader, but 3PO says that someone needs to be a leader and offer an opinion on what to do, and any of the droids are capable of leading, seeing all of them have had past exploits. Talking with a fellow protocol droid named Omri, who is their prisoner they captured from the First Order, 3PO states that it is most important that they get him to the Resistance, since Admiral Akbar will be executed by the First Order shortly and Omri has his location. Heading into the canyon, 3PO picks up a homing beacon from a crashed First Order TIE fighter and he says he must go there. Omri thinks that it is interesting that droids, while not human, are so ready to fight for their own survival. The medical droid says that they would destroy Omni, but he says that for all they know, they once served the enemy, since none of the droids know exactly since they have their mind wiped frequently. The droids reach a dune where spice spiders try and attack them, but PZ-99 protects him with his weapons. The droids escape to the Rocky Mountains, but PZ-99 is destroyed while fending off the spiders. Later on, 3PO talks with Omni, knowing it bothers him that the droid has had his memory always wiped. Omri says that it's a curse all protocol droids have, and that their added awareness causes them to question it. 3PO also says that he has had flashes of old memories, such as the Jedi Temple on Coruscant on fire and the Geonosian Arena. Finding themselves in a swamp, the construction droid unfolds, allowing them to cross the river. As they do, the medical droid is eaten by a shark-like creature. The creatures grab hold of 3PO as well, and when Omni tries to save him, his arm is ripped off. The construction droid also succumbs to the swamp, sinking into the lake. Soon flying creatures arrive, and the final security droid is taken, prompting Omni and 3PO to escape quickly. Leaving the swamp, they find themselves in the desert again. Omni says that someone who loses a limb can sometimes feel that limb still. He suffers from this as well, but with his memories. Finding the crashed TIE, it begins to rain acid, forcing the droids under a destroyed TIE wing. Omri says that the rain will soon eat through the wing, so they must activate the beacon. Knowing 3PO has a mission to succeed in, Omri gives him Akbar's location, heading out into the rain and activating the beacon. The rain eats away at him, revealing his red underpaint. Eventually he falls apart, leaving only his arm for 3PO. Later on, Poe Dameron and BB-8 arrive in a stolen First Order transport to rescue 3PO. Poe says that he needs a new arm, but 3PO reassures him that he already has one. Later on, BB-8 comes to see 3PO, who has had his new red arm fitted. He says while the arm doesn't usually fit his golden aesthetic, he will keep it for a little while as a reminder. So this one shot was kind of weird. It was supposed to come out, I think, the day after Force Awakens came out, so you could like watch the movie, and if you notice, oh, like C-3PO got a red arm, or I can go home and read the comic, or it was meant to come out like just before the movie or something, and it got delayed like till the month after, and then the month after that, and it just kept getting delayed, and I was trying to figure out like why, and I still don't know why. It's not as though it was like something like Secret Wars which is delayed. Like that is dealing with a whole universe. This is dealing with one story, so maybe like the story was changed a couple of times. Maybe, don't really know. I'm not really too sure, because I know like J.J. Abrams was even talking about this story, so he's like had a part in it, or like knew about this story, or like, even came up with like the general idea of that. So yeah, it's been in the pipeline for a while. I'm just trying to figure out like why it was so prolonged and everything. I don't know why it didn't come out with the movie. But that being said, it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed this little bit of delving into the mind of a droid, and very interesting. And I like that C-3PO still kind of remembers everything that has happened to him over the course of his life, even after like the mind wipes at the end of episode 3 and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty cool, and I'm wondering if like maybe he'll start to remember a bit more, and it's just fragments at the moment, but maybe his programming will unlock more and everything. That's pretty cool. I really like that. I thought that was a neat little part that sets him apart from everything, because usually like if you get a story with C-3PO, he's a bit comedic, he's there to, get his head knocked off or his arm ripped off or something. There isn't really a depth to him, but this adds that depth to him, and I think that was pretty good. I thought James Robinson did a really good job. The art as well was really cool. It was really weird art. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it was really cool seeing like all these different creatures and everything eating the droids and stuff. That was pretty cool. Really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this comic a 9 out of 10.